You know what happens where even if you don't know it's going to work, but you look? You know what happens when you take that seed, that mustard seed of faith and look? That God's going to take that mustard seed of faith and He's going to expand it into something huge. And that's what happens when you take that first step of faith. You say, yes, Lord, you're faithful, and I'm going to take the next step of faith. And this is what begins to happen. So He says, listen, if you look at it, you will live. And so, verse 9, Moses made the bronze serpent, put it on a pole, and so it was if the serpent had bitten anyone, and note this act of faith, when he looked at the bronze serpent, he lived. Understand? Promise, belief, but in that belief, there's this piece of action. You understand that faith without a type of work, without something that God says is evident of your faith, is dead. So I love what the Lord begins to try to share, because when He now is saying in Galatians 3:9, He says, you got to understand, those who are of faith are blessed with believing Abraham. Now the promise came to all the nations, but all the nations, guess what? They're not going to be